So today I have a tutorial for you. I'm trying to do more of these. I love doing makeup, but it is a little difficult to do all the time, so I am attempting to get more of these out to you. Today I am going to be doing one on the new Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye. Her original Shade and Light was her face contouring palette, which did absolutely insane when it came out. I remember it was sold out at Sephora forever. Kat Von D is exclusively sold at Sephora, so just so you know, you can't get it anywhere else. She just recently came out with this palette, I want to say maybe a month ago, maybe a little more, around a month ago. I bought this immediately because the colors are so up my alley and it's so beautiful. The colors are very warm toned. Hello. There is a little bit of a gray section right here in the middle, but for the most part, fairly warm toned. It is, without a doubt, one of the best eyeshadow palettes I have ever used in my life. And I am picky when it comes to shadows, especially mattes. These are creamy, they blend, they are extremely pigmented and opaque. It is so easy to get a really nice smoky eye without getting that patchiness on the lid, which happens very easily when you use a matte shadow. I am so impressed with this palette. I mean, come on, if you look at Kat Von D, look at her makeup. She's flawless, always. She looks amazing. But she did an absolutely fantastic job on this palette. Another one of the reasons I love this palette so much is not only is it absolutely killer on its own, this is such a great supplemental palette for colors. So if you are one of those people who, yes, you typically go for mattes, but you have some colors you just don't really necessarily know how to integrate them into looks, this is such a great neutral palette that you can use to supplement other shadows that you have. You know, you can do a nice neutral eye, you have your blending colors, your transition colors, the ones to deepen up your crease, for your lower lash line, for liners. And then you can use a pop of color and use like maybe a purple on the lid, or a purple on the lower lash line, or, okay, I'm stuck on purple, but you know, a color. This is just such a great supplemental palette to help integrate colors into your eyeshadow wardrobe. So, yes, you need to buy this. It is amazing. Like I said, I'm very picky about eyeshadows. I cannot find anything wrong with this palette. Kat, you are amazing. Please keep on keeping these like amazing things coming out to us. I can't wait for the rest of your liquid lipsticks to come out. I will own all of them. But yes, without further ado, stay tuned. I have my tutorial coming up, and here we go. To start off, we are going to go in with this lovely kind of apricot tone shade. We're gonna go with that first, all over with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna put this in my crease. You can be a little bit messy with this step. It doesn't have to be super precise. So we first did the apricot shade with a fluffy brush in our crease. That's going to be our transition shade. Because I'm going with this really pretty rich, warm, red tone smoky eye, I'm now going to go in with this same fluffy brush. I'm using a MAC 224, and I'm going to go in with this red tone. Now that we've blended a little bit of that red tone into that apricot shade, I'm going to go back in with the same red tone, and this time I'm going to use a flat brush, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. I'm using a Crown 124, and I'm just going to place this all over my lid. Now that we're finished packing that red color all over the lid, now I'm going to go in with this really pretty warm brown tone onto this side. And I'm just using this for a little bit more definition in the crease. It doesn't make an absolutely huge difference, it just adds a little more depth to the eye. I'm going to take this on a little bit of a smaller blending brush. I am using it is a crown brush that does not have a number on it, so that's not helpful at all. Then after doing that, I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush I was using at the beginning, and I'm just going to blend that out so there's no harsh lines. So for the lower lash line, I'm pretty much going to do the same thing I did on my top in the same order of color. So I'm going to first start with the apricot tone, and I'm going to take this on a pencil brush. I'm using a Crown C411. I'm going to take that apricot tone and I'm going to run this down along my lower lash line. I do want this fairly smoky. I am going to bring it down quite far. Now, after the apricot tone, we're going to go back in with that red, that reddy brown. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to smoke this out under my lower lash line with the pencil brush again, except I'm not going to bring it as low as I brought that apricot tone. I'm going to keep it a little bit closer to my lash line. Okay, now we're going to take a dark brown liner. I'm using the Milani Liquify Metallic Eye Pencil in brown. And I'm going to use this in my waterline. I am going to pull it down a little bit onto my lash line because I'm going to smoke it out a little more because I want my lower lash line to be quite dark. Now I'm going back in with that dark brown, kind of reddy brown, on my pencil brush again. And I'm going to smudge this into that liner. Like I said, I do want my lower lash line to be quite dark, so I'm not going to be super precise with this. I'm just smudging this brown tone into the liner. Our shadow is now complete. Now I'm going to go away for a second, put the mascara on, and I will be back. I'm going to be using my trusty Benefit Roller Lash because it is everything in the entire world and you need to buy it. End of story. Alright guys, that is the end of my tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed. I really hope you guys go and check out this palette. It is honestly probably one of the best matte palettes I have ever used in my life. It is carried at Sephora. Go there, check it out, swatch it, play around with it, and leave me a comment below if you do end up picking up or if you have it and your thoughts on it, or other recommendations for eyeshadow palettes that you think I absolutely have to have in my life. So if you are not subscribed, please do so. If you like the tutorial, give me a big old thumbs up, just because I need to know how much you love me. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye.